And we are live for the Megatron build stream because we haven't done a diorama stream in a while. I think the last one was the Tokyo one, so that one was a lot of fun actually to do. So, but yeah, we're gonna be finally doing the well, not very last one, but for the foreseeable, for the near future, we should be done, at least for the movie bots and Decepticons, because this is obviously going to be the coronation scene from the 86 movie. It's going to house my movie Decepticons, so Galvatron, Cyclonus, and eventually Scourge, once, the pre-order for that goes up, so I can buy them. But, yeah. Well, I have my deposit in for that guy. I just need to wait for them to actually give me a price. And then that will probably be the last purchase of the year. So, got to get this year. So, but yeah, without further ado, so today we are going to be just not going to be doing any painting today because like we normally do. This is probably going to be a very, very short stream, to be honest. But today we're actually going to just be doing some foam carving because I haven't really done that on stream before. I've done a little bit of that in the full time-lapse videos, but I've never done a full stream like kind of showcasing that. And hello, Mrs. How are you doing? We're just chilling. But yeah, so today we're just going to be carving out little details as well as carving out the main sort of draw for this diorama, which is going to be the not the throne, but it's kind of like a little platform that Starscream was on when he was being coronated and then rudely interrupted in the 86 movie and subsequently killed by Galvatron. So, and it's a very, very iconic scene from the movie. Probably Galvatron's most iconic scene in the whole franchise, to be honest. So, yeah, and I have a few, and obviously for the base of the diorama, we have I've kind of drawn out some different design ideas. I'm leaning more towards this one. I have the idea to kind of have some vents in place, but I'm not entirely convinced on it. But but for this one, I actually kind of like the overall sort of line work design. So I'm going to kind of keep that rhythm for when we get to the base. We're going to kind of start off with the back wall here, which is where I'm going to kind of draw out the little thing here. Now I only did half of it because I only cut off half of it because that way I can just kind of flip it over and it'll be a nice sort of symmetrical sort of drawing here. But yeah, so that's kind of the plan today. Not going to do too much today. Other than that, because I need to do a little more planning tomorrow to figure out which colors are going to go where for which elements. But yeah. But without further ado, I think we'll just get started. We'll start with the back wall. So I'll give a quick showcase of the base layer we're going to be working with. So it has this kind of like little platform that I kind of cut out. And it's going to go right in the back. And then I have these two little platforms. I have another one, but they're going to go kind of on the sides here. So if I just raise it up just a little. There's that guy's going to go right there. And there's going to be another one on the corner right here. It's going to kind of have these little statues that I kind of made. Or not made. They're old like Transformers toys I had from my childhood. And I decided, they're always kind of like and they're just kind of collecting dust. So I decided, I'll just paint them up and I'll make them actually a part of the full display. So I have these guys made, kind of be glued onto the top of here, and then I'll kind of have, because in the 86 movie they had like in the throne scene or in the scene there's like a bunch of like little statues of kind of like maybe like possibly like the original like Decepticons of the old Cybertron days. That's kind of like the idea I'm going for with this. Just kind of like these like little, statues in the corner there because it kind of adds a little bit of a different sort of, it kind of adds a little bit of an accent to the overall design. So that's kind of the main sort of plan today. But I'm not going to do too much with that because, like I said, I'm not doing any painting today. But that's kind of like the overall plan for the next couple of days. I have a couple of days off of work, so I might just spend all that time just doing diorama streams. But yeah, let's move this guy off this side and get started. All right, so I'm gonna grab some. I'm kind of way down the thing here because it's kind of bent because I don't know what's going on with this foam. board I've been using, but it's kind of bends a lot nowadays. Didn't use the kind I bought, so just trying to find. Here, I'll use these guys to lay them down. There we go. And this guy. All right. I'm just gonna move the camera just a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so first things first, we gotta find the center of the board here, which should be 15 inches. So, and this is an 18-inch ruler. So we just gotta figure it out. Center that, and we're I'm gonna use markers today, just so you can actually see what I'm doing. So we just gotta find our points. So just gotta line it up now. Well, like with these rulers, you have different like lines and stuff like that all around it, so it makes it really easy to kind of map out things as you're measuring. Yeah, sure. Put that side as well. This one's like really bent for some reason. Yeah, I definitely would recommend going for like something like XPS foam from like Home Depot or Lowe's or something. But we're using cheap Michael's foam because I'm a cheapo at the moment. Place that back down. We'll kind of just find our center. I'm going to try to use lighter shades of markers just so I don't have to deal with the aftermath of that when I do the, what the hell am I doing? Where's the lid? Oh, all right. Just because sometimes if you use a darker shade, it'll kind of bleed into the diorama, and we don't want that. And so, I actually need to grab something real quick. So I kind of want that to, if I want that to come a 1/4 inch or a full 1/2 inch, maybe we'll do. Just trying to decide a few things here. Yeah, okay, we'll do a 1/4 inch. And maybe we'll just do that. Trying to figure out where I want to actually place this for when we do the thing. It's not perfectly aligned there, but it should be enough. Let's see. I kind of want to go a little bit further like that, make it a little bit thicker, but do I want to? Yeah, I'll draw a couple, I'll grab a different color actually. Got pink, so maybe an orange color. Do a 1/4 inch on each side. Just want to see if I want to make this a little bit thicker of a little throne piece there. All right. Now for this diorama, I actually kind of was debating whether or not to do Thrall instead, which is the planet that Galvatron landed on in the at the end of the '86 movie. We kind of find out later on in the series. That's where we kind of ended up. Okay, what I think I'll do is I'll do a line work for the for what we want to do for this whole thing in different colors. So I think we'll just keep the pink for our one if we want to keep it centered like this, or if we want to do the orange, we'll kind of we'll do that. So just need to do that. Yeah, I should grab the tape. Just kind of secure it as much as possible. Just center it as much as possible. Okay. Okay. Now bring in the orange. So let's do both sides at the same time here. So move this over to this side. That's new tape because this thing dries fast. Or lose its stickiness very fast, for lack of a better term. All right. And here we're just kind of playing around with different sizes for the thing in the back. So we like best. Seems a little off. Okay. Just gonna turn this guy around. Hey, Deadman, how's it going? Just working. All right. All right. Just trying out different things here. I'm starting to lean more towards the orange. I'm thinking starting to like that a bit more, but we'll see which route we want to take with this the background. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's kind of move this over onto the orange line, which I'm leaning more towards. I think the thicker it is, so to speak, the better, for lack of a better term. That should be good. Okay, that should be it for this guy, time being. So yeah, I think I'm leaning more towards the orange. I think it'll be a little better sort of well, drawing here. The problem though is I don't know if it'll be able to scale very well with this guy though. That's my thing. Might have to just stick with. Yeah, no, I'm gonna stick with the pink. I think I'm gonna stick with the pink for that. Or what I could do is just stick with the pink for the bottom half, and then have the orange. I like a little bit more the width on this guy a bit more, where the orange is. So I might just stay with that. Yeah, I think this will do. I think this will do. Okay, this guy. Just gonna finish off the thing here. So I do need to have the pink line up with this guy because it's kind of meant to be like a platform leading up to that spot here. So in the background, I'll be very conscious of a lot of these things here. Kind of what I talked about on the stream last week. And what's the pink ones here? But I think I'll keep the orange for the little platform here. And then grab the main ruler. Just try to look over my design for it. Okay. I figure out where I want to put the stairs at. I think all right, so I think we'll go like this. Go about a ½ inch on both sides. Okay, and then another 1/2 inch there. Okay, now we'll do the curve. Or, no, I don't think so. We'll stick with the smaller one. Okay. Let's see. In order to make it look like it's going upwards, you need to make it start. Yep, you need some different. You need a different color. We use a blue. Because in order to make it look like it's actually going up towards something into the background, we need to make it smaller on this side and make it bigger on this side. So you need to do like a little trapezoid. Big idea though. Just trying to think here. We'll try the blue real quick. Just want to try a little effect, see if it works out. Hold on. There. Just trying to think here. We'll keep what we're going for, I think. We'll try it for a minute, see what we like. Maybe we'll try out let me try that other route. And yeah, that should be good enough, I think. I don't know. Let's try the other route. I think we'll start from here. And I'll just move down to these guys here. Wait, no. I'll start from these points. Yeah. That way it looks like it's more going upwards. Yeah, I think that works better. And we still kind of keep these lines here. These are fine. And that'll be just fine. All right. And then we'll add a few extra little details. So start from here. Just add some panel lines because we kind of see that a lot with the Cybertron environments in the cartoon. kind of use the bluish, kind of like a bluish purple type of marker here. Kind of use that to kind of define which lines we're going to be sticking with. Just to make my life easier. Now we are going to go back and carve it out just a little bit, just because it'll make it a lot easier. Once we go, because we have to color this one last, the base here last, because we need to do the background first. So that'll be like a big, like sort of space background, then the buildings, and then this guy's gonna be the main foreground object. So so just make things a lot easier. I'm not gonna go too deep with the cuts, just because we don't want to damage the foam because it's very, very cheap and it's very, very thin. So you gotta be very, very careful when we get to that stage. Gotta be gentle. And then for the back wall, or the little thing here, we're using the orange line we did. So I like the thickness of it a bit more. Okay. Okay. Now it's going to clear out. So it's about 1.25 inches this way. Okay. Okay. And that should be about it for the panel lines there. Okay, now I just need to use this guy here, which, I mean, you can probably use just about anything. I can't remember where I think I might have stolen this off my sister, actually. Hey, Real Wade. Question. So is Maximal in the future or past? Okay, so the Maximals, they take place in the characters come from they're from the future, but they came into the past to stop the future version of Megatron from trying to end the well, his whole plan. I think his whole plan. I didn't really watch too much of Beast Wars, but the whole plan of it was, the whole plan was for Megatron to go and make sure that the human race wasn't born, because he found that was like the weakness that the original Decepticons had, was that the Autobots had an alliance with the humans in the cartoon. That's what kind of helped lead them against the Decepticons and whatnot. So that was kind of his whole plan in that show, at least from my understanding of it. But yeah, so they are characters. The characters themselves are from the future, but they come into the past to do stuff there. So it's basically like a time paradox storyline. It's gotta be very, very gentle. Don't go too much with it. Just enough. Now, it won't be the end of the world if it all cracks through, because I can always put tape on the back side of it. I cover up if I do go a little too far, but I'm just going very, very light with the way I'm plotting this out. Okay, I should probably. Yeah, I'm not really the biggest expert on Beast Wars, though. I was more into G1. So, mainly seasons 1 and 2, because the 86 movie kind of killed off all the characters I liked. So, it's kind of a bittersweet thing for me. On one hand, I like the new characters, all that, like Ultra Magnus and all them. But it's just like, yeah, it's like, where's Ironhide? Yeah, where's Jazz? Where's Prime? Well, Jazz survived, but he's one of the few season 1 characters that survived. But it's like all my boys are dead, so it's just like I want to see them interacting with these new characters and stuff. Yeah. But yeah. But yeah, so Beast Wars, Optimus Primal, and well, basically the Maximals, they're basically the descendants of the Autobots and Decepticons. Like the Predacons were descendants from the Decepticons and all that. That's kind of how it basically works. But like I said, G1 is my jam for Transformers. So. Oh, you know what? I just went too far. It's all right, though. Won't be a big deal once we get to the final. Actually, you know, it kind of works. Because I need that line for the stairs anyways. So that's all good. Happy little accidents. I think I'll be covered up in the end anyways. Just really. Just can't cut too deep. And doing this will kind of help me out later on once I do the final. When I do the color painting, which I'm not going to be doing today. We'll be saving the paints probably for, well, tomorrow I might do a stream tomorrow. Or I might do the base coating for for the base of it anyways. And then Saturday we'll be doing the full, going to go all in on that thing. So, for lack of a better term. All right. That's a nasty cut. All right. I should do the side fins. If I cut towards me, which you probably should never do, but Ooh. Okay. Just do a quick check to make sure everything is in line. Okay, let's grab my steps now. Okay, that should do it. All right. Okay, now you cut out some Decepticon symbols because right here is where I'm going to put like a little gold Decepticon symbol. So I need to kind of mark out where that's going to go as well. And I have a few symbols printed out, but I'm more leaning towards these three because those will be the ones that fit the best. So just cut them out real quick. I can find my scissors. There they are. Let's see. It might be a little too big. I think that might be just right. Okay. All right. Start by getting some tape, and then I'll use my poker to kind of figure out where everything needs to go. All right. Right about there. So I'm gonna move it a little bit forward for my liking here. Okay. I just gotta connect it all. All right. I'll just use a pencil. Okay. It's a lot harder than I thought. I'm not liking that. It should be good enough. Okay. That should be good enough. All right. Actually, now I need to kind of map out where the little things are going to go. So I'll just move it over so you can kind of see the corner we'll be working at. It's kind of a weird angle. There we go. Okay. So it's going to go like this. Take you down. And that should be about a half inch there, a quarter inch rather. Just gonna make our points. Right about there. This whole corner's gonna be cut off. And the other one's about the same height. I think I might have made a few errors on the thing there. You know, swing it around. That's a weird angle. Yeah. Whatever. You saw it on the other side, so it doesn't matter. All right. That way I know how far I can do certain things. So maybe I'll do like a perspective type thing with some of the buildings. Let me just recenter everything here. I've got my orange just to experiment. I gotta move you guys. Get in my way. Yeah, I'll flatten this side. Yeah, make it work properly. So hold on. I think I like this. Or I could just go across. Just be very, very simple with it. Yeah, I might do that. Okay, how far out is that? It's about an inch and 2, 1.5. So right there. Yeah, I think I like simplicity. We'll do simple of that. So just cross out these lines. I'm not gonna use them. Oh shit! Lisa, Corey, Castle, how y'all doing? I just missed y'all. I'm like really far away from my computer, so I can't see who's coming in very quickly. Yeah, we're working. Got a new diorama we'll be working on. The Decepticons, because they are desperately needing some diorama work, because I only have 3 shelves done. All right. But I actually got lighting coming pretty soon, so the tracking set is coming tomorrow, but I think it's just for the once arriving in Canada, because it seems a little bit too early for it to arrive, unless I'm just lucky. Okay, so I think we'll just draw in some little buildings in the background. Just kind of. I don't know, do we want to just keep it? So I might just want to keep it just the basic sort of space or sky background for this one. All right, holy shit, everyone's here. Well, I'll draw the buildings anyways. I can always go back in and paint over it with some black, but you gotta grab my phone, get some reference. Figure out which kind of buildings I want to draw in. Want to keep them relatively simple. That way they don't really take away from the main sort of centerpiece of the display or the background. Just look up Cayon. Okay, that's not what I wanted. There. Yeah, for those don't know, Cayon is actually that's the IDW character. No, I need the place. All right. But for those don't know, Cayon is basically the Decepticon capital on Cybertron in most versions. So, and that's where we're most going to be basing this diorama in. So, I kind of like some of these spiked out buildings here. See that? That'd be really cool. I want to do this one. Actually, I almost want to have a Shockwaves like tower in the background somewhere. Maybe. What do you think about that? Because I already have the Cayon Gladiator Arena actually in the Shockwave diorama. It's actually I gotta do like a full on like in depth sort of look at all my dioramas at some point. There's a lot of really cool little Easter eggs if you're a really big Transformers fan. I should do a very, very loose sort of drawing. It doesn't have to be really perfect necessarily. It's never going to end up perfect anyways with the way they think things go here. Okay. Hey, Master M, how's it going? It's a foam cut. Yeah, we're using a foam board I got from my Michaels, which is where I get all my stuff mostly because it's cheaper there. most of the time. Drawing a little. Maybe too detailed here. Just gotta get enough indication of things. All right, I kind of like that one. Let's see. Kind of want to do one that's kind of in the back, so a bit smaller. Don't really need to be too detailed with them. Just need to get the basic sort of silhouette of the building. Somebody called me and said she misses you. Well, I don't miss her. I don't miss her one bit. Let's see, any other cool? Yeah. Because now it makes it so confusing because now there's a character in Transformers called K-On, but it makes it difficult for me to look at things. All right. So got some of the designs from the fall Cybertron games because the designs for the for Cybertron in that game was fucking awesome. Like they did a really good job with that. I gotta do a game stream at some point. Gotta figure out how to hook up the Elgato at some point. I don't know if my computer can really withstand a game stream. It can barely do it can barely do draw streams as it is, let alone doing game streams. Is like oof, might be a nightmare. And actually, I might need my side panels, side walls. So I might have a building kind of cutting off into the right side. Let's knock some stuff over. That's okay though. All right, so we got to map out this area as well. Yeah, for my Matu diorama here, and more so, I finally could the scenario for our Kraken figure. Nice, dude. Yeah, I have to check out your channel sometime. Sounds like you do a lot of really cool stuff. So I might have, but yeah, for right here, I might have a building kind of continue on that way. So just gotta map this one out. I'm just knocking everything over. It's all good though. It's all part of the process. I meant to do that. Okay. Sorry about there. Now, because it's an alien planet, we can kind of do whatever we want with these designs here. Okay. But yeah, originally I was going to do Thrall, the planet where Galvatron kind of went. Well, not really. It wasn't really a planet, really. It was kind of like just like it's kind of like an asteroid, or maybe like the remnants of the planet. It was an interesting environment, but it was basically this like, but he ended up falling into this like lava pit, and so it kind of messed with his voice and all that. Kind of drove him insane and whatnot. So, but yeah, I was originally gonna do that because it might have been because I already have a Cybertron environment, right, with the Shockwave shelf. And so I was kind of thinking, well, maybe I could do something different. Like have like a lava environment or something like that. Like, that'd be kind of cool. But I kind of decided, I think it makes more sense to do the throne scene or the coronation scene from the movie because that's very much his most iconic scene in the movie. So I thought that made more sense to do that for this one here. Plus, they could always do a volcano at some other point, but I do love doing. I just love drawing volcanoes and lava and stuff. It's so much fun. So I'll have to do that at some point. Yeah. Not. All right, we'll figure that out later. Yeah, we'll just get this other side going while we're here. Do you know what? We'll kind of continue the line here as well. Actually, we'll go one here. I'll do. Make sure. Okay. And do the same thing to the other side once we get there. Just gonna continue the same sort of pattern here. All right. So what time are we playing? Oh, okay, just seeing. Everyone's up to. Well, I'll play when I get off the stream. So, let me know when you guys are going live, and I'll cut my stream. All that. I don't plan to go for too long, anyways. I just got to do the. I just want to draw out the design for the buildings, and then get to the base layer, which won't really take that long, I don't think. I already kind of a very. I don't know. What time is it? 5:07. I'll probably go for another 30, 40 minutes. Just want to draw out the designs for the base layer. But I can go all night because I don't have work tomorrow. So I can go all night. Oof. Okay. Trying to figure out a design for this guy. So I kind of want to stick within the simplicity of the G1 cartoon, but I just love a lot of design cues from the actual games. Really wish they would actually remaster those games for the Xbox One and stuff, but don't really think it's possible now. Yeah, those games were so much fun to play, the War for Cybertron games. Hopefully the new game coming out lives up to the hype, because they got a lot of shoes to fill, because those original games are awesome. So they got lots to prove. Yeah, it's a decent little design. I want to make sure they all look kind of different, but also still kind of the same sort of ballpark. I'll try and keep it, yeah. Going all night, yeah. I just have one in the back here. Just a very simple little building. With some spikes. Decepticons. Got spikes everywhere. All right. Yeah, we'll have one building kind of going off into the distance. I'll make some more of a foreground sort of thing. There we go. Okay, should be good enough. All right. On the other side. Just move you guys here. This phone likes to bend, so kind of straighten it out somehow. Now, usually you can kind of straighten out foam if you place if you paint the other side of it. It can kind of help even it out once we get to that stage. But right now we're just doing the design work for everything. I'm not doing any painting today. Just want to keep it very simple because I've never really shown this kind of process before on the channel. So I've always just shown the painting process, never really showed the in-depth stuff of it, because there is a bit more to it. You know, a lot of planning that goes into these things. Yeah, I'm not going to draw any buildings in here just because I don't want to take away from our little thing here, little throne situation. Now, not all these are going to be permanent. I might change them up as I go along when I do the final paints for this guy. There's just some guidelines for me to follow. Not really liking that one. Let me just cross that out. Okay, I'm going to grab the left side panel. Draw a box, or square in this case. It's neat seeing the process from the beginning here. Well, technically it's not the beginning, so I didn't show how I built these guys, which I probably should have, but that's a bit more complicated. There's a lot of glue involved, so it makes things a lot more difficult, but yeah. But like most of the time, I just do the painting process. Don't really show this side of things. Okay, Okay. So let's go like this. Okay. Line that up. Okay. Look at that. All right. Okay. And this building kind of seems a little skinny. So just kind of beefing it up. Might turn this one up a bit, actually. The final version. All right, whatever. We'll leave it for now. Okay, that should do it. That should be good enough for the sides. All right, and then the rest of it's just gonna be space in the background. So we can move on to the base layer. So I'm gonna move this stuff out of the way. There's our back wall. So all that's left is just paint it. So got the base, just slightly smaller because the back wall is a little bit taller. So okay, should probably write it down there. Okay, now I just need to find the center. Which should be 15 inches. Oh, wrong side. Okay. That should be good enough. Right there. Just gotta make sure this is going to be centered properly. Okay. Now it's supposed to be 9.8 inches. So I just gotta make sure I got my measurements correctly. 9. Yeah, about that. Just need to make sure it's even. So it's just a hair 410. Gotcha. That's a little bit off. Real quick, I just want to grab these guys. Just want to mark off where these guys are going to go, relatively speaking. All right. Doesn't seem like too far off, though. It's a little bit shorter, so man. And that should be good enough right there. Okay. Okay. Put a star there to make sure I follow the orange line once I go to glue it down. But we won't be doing it right now, right away. Because I want to do all the line work first here. I should probably do some line work on this guy. We'll do that one last. Just want to get the base going as soon as possible. Okay, so I think we'll just start with the center, and then I figure out what kind of design we'll go for this one. Okay, let's use pink. Just want to see. Can we go? So I have a bunch of different ways I kind of drew up the base. So these two ones I'm kind of looking at. I'll lean more towards this one right here, though. This little design idea. Okay. Okay, so we'll go an inch inward from the dot there. Then we'll go 2 inches down. Half inch forward. Half inch down. And then go like this. From here, it's about 30.5. So yeah, a lot of measuring involved when it comes to these dioramas. You want to make sure you get the one, especially for something like this. Like with like doing like nature stuff, you don't really like worry too much about being accurate. But it comes to stuff like this, like with the Lincoln Memorial, I actually had had to be very, very precise on. Otherwise, it's all fucked up because there's so many different like tile works you have to do for that one. All right. Okay. Now I think I'm gonna build off from the sides here. Just add a little bit extra detail to them. So I'll go about. I'm just gonna straighten this line out. We'll go an inch apart. Yeah. So. We're trying to follow that guy there. Okay. Do the other side and you're in my way. Go there. So. Okay. Let's see. I kind of want to have a line going this way. Maybe. Okay. Let's find where we're going to start it. So if we do that, go right into the corner, that might look good. Yeah, I'll do that. There we go. Okay. Then I'll do 2 inches up. Inch up, so to speak. Okay, I'll keep this. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. And I think maybe one more right around here. So about a half to an inch up. There we go. Okay. Should be good with that. Okay, now I'm going to use my friend here again, so we can dive up there. All right. Probably get this guy now. We'll start with this guy here, and then we'll kind of go back in with a pencil, just kind of thicken out the line a bit. There we go. Okay, just do that for all the indents here. Just add a little bit extra depth to them. Okay. A little overboard. It's okay though. Doesn't need to be too perfect. I gotta remember to be as gentle as possible. It's a little rough. Make sure I cut through. All right. Just grab at least one thing to grab this guy. I'll bring the big old ruler in last. Okay. This guy. Okay. Crack these guys open. Can't wait to see the finished product. Yeah. Well, it's going to be taking a going to be a whole weekend project for me here. So, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. My third Cybertron environment is probably my last one too. Because I tend to prefer doing the more earthly based environments for the Transformers. They're a lot easier to do. And honestly, I think they just look better most of the time, anyways. Like the Golden Lagoon was really well received actually by a lot of people. People really like that one. And yeah, I just like doing earthly environments more. That's why I'm kind of thinking about moving towards redoing one of my dioramas, because I have it as there's a lot of thought behind that one. But I think that doing the Mount Rushmore for it instead would be a bit better. There we go. Yeah. Good enough. Okay. Adjust the camera. It's a little awkward there. It's squeaking. Squeakers everywhere. Everywhere I go. Okay. But I actually might be redoing my Shockwave one as well. Not fully redoing it, just like redoing the base for that one, because I need to bring it down just a little bit, because it's a little bit too. Because Shockwave kind of rests a little bit too high on that shelf, and if I want to bring in, because I have lights coming in, and so if I want that to look a bit better, I'll need to kind of adjust things. So. All right. Let's go back in with pencil. Pen will work well for this too, but pencil works just fine as well. Doesn't really matter what kind of tools you use, honestly, when it comes to doing dioramas. Just whatever you have, will work just fine, as long as it's works for the kind of foam. Sometimes some tools can be a bit more harder to work with certain materials, but just gotta find which ones work best for you, and then go from there. Oh, I did not. Nope, I did. I'm just being stupid. All right. And this guy. times it? 540. Hey, FK, how's it going? We're almost done the stream, actually, which I might do one more thing before I close off. So I have one more thing I need to take care of. And there we go. All right. That should do it for my line works. It's very, very simple, but it kind of has to be for this diorama in particular because it's going to be very big, because the figures in it are supposed to be really, really big. So you kind of have to accommodate their size and all that. All right. So I kind of want to see if I can continue some of these lines into the actual platform here. I kind of built up here. Keep that guy steady. Let's mark where the lines go or where they start. See if I want to actually continue or not. Okay. Let's see. And I like digging that. That'll be fine. So I might do the center line here real quick. I think that might look better. Just trying to see. Oh, thank you, AFK. I didn't see your compliment earlier. Just trying to catch up the chat. Yeah. It's hard for me to see the actual chat actually because I'm at a weird angle when I do these streams. So don't really need that anymore. Okay. Just draw the center line for this guy as well, so it's life easier. Okay. Okay. I might do some big circles here. Hold on. Yeah, I might do that. Grab my templates. Yeah, I might do this. Let's see. We'll go about an inch inward. And outward, so to speak. And Yeah, that works. All right. You know what? Make my life easier. Somewhere around there. Okay, that should do it. All right. Okay, circle back. Okay, should be good enough. All right. Yeah, I'm okay with that. That should be good enough. Hey, Jeremy, how's it going, man? All right. So just gonna do one more little thing here, and then I'm just gonna find my little. Where did I put that thing? Hold on. Should be. Oh. All right. So this thing here, hold on, I'll move it out of the way. It's gonna be like a little jewel type thing that goes onto the front of this guy. So you need to cut out a piece of foam board, and then that will go right on top of there. Get that piece of foam off, or it's kind of like the smooth end. We got to get rid of that. So it's not in our way. So make it difficult to paint over. So you get two of these guys made. Okay, ooh, it's getting a little awkward there. I'll tighten that up once we get to the final cutting process. Okay. Just want to my template at. Just want to tighten the circles here. Okay. Just going to cut them out. Make sure we don't cut off our fingers in the process. That'd make for a hell of a string. All right. Plenty of views if I cut my fingers off right now. But I really don't want to do that. So, not that I will. I'm a man. I'm trained for this. I just need a dork. All right. I'm not sure I like this knife. Okay. Just gonna have to go in and sand it off and make it look better later on. Ew, it's a little bit off. Okay. I think I'll just leave the rest for sanding paper. very careful. All right. I'm gonna come out to you. Okay, I'll have to straighten them out a little bit later on. Yeah, these guys are gonna go right on top here. So that's what's gonna happen here, or there. So yeah, just little things where our statues are gonna kind of hang out in the corners. Let's see, anything else I can do? Yeah, I think we've pretty much covered everything. Because it's a very, very simple diorama we're working on today. So, yeah, I think we're going to call it pretty soon here. Okay. Yeah, everyone's yelling at each other. Yeah, I think we're good for the day. I got a lot done. It's already 6. So are we actually going live playing games tonight? Or what's going on? So I got to get my Xbox booted up in a second. But yeah, that's our little diorama. Got little buildings being built. Our little scene here where Starscream got killed in the movie. So yeah. And of course, we got our, actually probably show off the side walls. Bah. Yeah, bah. So we got our sidewalls, and then we got our base. So got a lot done today. So tomorrow, I might do some base coating. Start the paint process for these guys. Just gotta figure out which kind of colors I want to use for everything, because I gotta do a lot of a little bit of prep work because I need to. Thanks, Lisa. Yeah, I'm such an inspiring person, aren't I? Yeah. But Fortnite first. All right. But yeah, so I'm not too sure what I'll be doing tomorrow. I think I'll just, because with doing these, I have to be very cognizant of the colors of the actual figures and make sure that they stand out. I gotta make sure because these characters, because a lot of the figures, the 3 figures I intend to have on the shelf, have a lot of a metallic paint, and they shine a lot. So I gotta make sure I'm thinking about maybe making it a bit more muted colors, maybe, because I think that might help them pop out a bit more. But I don't know. We'll get to it when we get to the painting process. But I think I have a rough idea of what I'm going to do for that. And you know what? I just forgot something. All right, you got me. You guys got me for another second here. I just forgot to carve out the sides here. It's all good though. Lickety split. All right. Yeah. Just gonna grab these guys real quick, and then we can call it a wrap. Just when you think it's done, it's not. How do I get that? I just realized. Right. There. Is that not? All right, whatever. Just leave it. This will be perfect. There we go. All right, now we're done. So, on that note, I think we're going to call it a wrap right here. So, yeah, I got all our guys all carved up and drawn out. So, should make the painting process go a lot quicker. So, yeah, tomorrow we'll do base coating, and then Saturday we'll do all the rest, so to speak. So yeah. I guess we gotta find us the clip to end us off on now. All right. Do I have any? I don't think I have a Galvatron clip in my toolbox, do I? I used to have a Galvatron. God damn it! I got rid of it. God damn it. All right, I'll have to get that clip back up when I'm done here for tomorrow's stream. It is a fitting clip, so for this particular diorama. But I just want to say thank you so much for watching, Lisa, Castle, Jeremy, Dadman, Mrs. FK. Let's see who else. Who else is here? I can shout you out, whether you like it or not. Masters Maniac Mexico. Good to see you. And who else? Who else is here? Wade and Corey. All right. All right. So on that note, I will see you guys later tomorrow. Probably in the afternoon, somewhere around there. Yeah. So let's find us a clip. Where's my clip at? Try to decide. All right, we'll do this one. We'll do the we'll do my drunk Decepticons. How about that? Actually, you know what? We'll do the roast. We'll do the Megatron roast. We haven't done that one in a while. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys later if we're doing Fortnite. so and I got new batteries. I got new batteries the other day, so I should be able to go all night as well. So so on that note, I will see you guys later tomorrow. So bye.
Optimus Prime's gonna kick your ass!
I'm going to beat the shit out of Optimus Prime, and then I'll do the same to you, Bumblebee!
Bumblebee? I'm not Bumblebee. You're not gonna beat the shit out of anyone today.
Oh yeah?
You're yesterday's model, Megatron, ready for the scrapping.
Oh, I've never heard that one before, Prime. Got any new material?
Junk. That's what you are. Junk.
Still doing the same set, I see.
Optimus Prime!
Well, Prime, that's big talk from a robot that can't even fly.
Oh, yeah?